Digital Assistants of the Future, presented by Leroy Phillips, Thomas Pyles, Abrianna Shealey, and Charlita Wynn. Your very own personal assistant. Do you need help staying organized and on schedule throughout the day? Maybe you have questions that need quick answers to. Why don't you ask your smartphone digital assistant? Smartphone digital assistants are tools of the future. This technology offers easy functionality. They also allow consumers to interact with entities. The features that digital assistants provide will enhance our lives in many ways that seem unimaginable in the current state of the digital age. What is a digital assistant? A digital assistant is software that assists a user with a daily activity. The following are some of the most current and well-known assistants on the market. Apple has Siri. Siri, like others, can search for information. It can send text messages by voice. It can play music. It can book restaurant tables and much more. Siri has a sense of humor but struggles with speech recognition and more complicated requests. Siri is free on Apple devices and it's not available on Android. For Microsoft, we have Cortana. Cortana is good at voice recognition. Cortana can read your calendar and it can also screen phone calls. Cortana is proactive with reminders. Cortana is also integrated across Windows devices, desktop, and mobile applications. Cortana is limited beyond Microsoft products. Amazon has Alexa and Echo. They both have strong understanding of voice commands from a distance. Unlike their rivals, they want to be a hub for the smart home. They both make it easy to order items from Amazon through voice commands. They are also open to third-party developers. Unlike other digital assistants, Amazon has a cost where the other competitors are free. For Google, we have Google Now and Google Assistant. They are arguably the best virtual assistant for the largest number of people, given the popularity of Gmail and Google Calendar, which it also integrates with. Google Now and Google Assistant can find information and fulfill requests. They use cards, which pushes reminders and useful information to users. They also integrate with some third-party apps. They are available on Android and Apple devices. Features. Digital assistants assist individuals with their day-to-day functions. Digital assistants rely on speech recognition to follow commands and complete tasks such as providing information about the weather, streaming music and videos. It also gives directions to destinations. These devices must also stay connected to the internet continuously, which allows for remote usage by interacting through voice commands. While most are voice activated, Alexa is one of the few that only operates through wireless speakers and smartphone apps. It is mainly accessed through Amazon Echo. Digital assistants also work more like hands-free applications. Some use wake-up words to activate the software instead of entering keystrokes on the device. The goal of these features is to eventually provide a user-convenient solution for their every need and want. The manner of using this technology will make our daily tasks and activities easier, more enjoyable, and less stressful. Benefits. Smartphone digital assistants provide many benefits for their users. One of the primary advantages is based on the usage of voice recognition software. Some highlights of voice recognition software include the ability to transform audio words and phrases into computer-based instructions. You can say goodbye to having to type in your commands. Your digital assistant has that covered. Voice recognition software allows for digital assistants to provide navigational directions. Users can simply ask their smartphone for directions to places that they are not familiar with. You no longer have to worry about how you are going to get to your destination because your digital assistant can provide you with the answers. This is in hopes that it will help you avoid being late to that job interview or an important appointment that you may have. With voice recognition software, you can play music hands-free. For example, let's say you have an Apple device with Siri. Siri can access your music library to get to the selection that you would like to hear. This will save you time as compared to when you first access the music application. You have to select the artist, and then you finally have to select the desired song that you would like to hear. Voice recognition software allows you to skip this entire time-consuming process. Benefits continued. Digital assistants offer an alternative way to use your smartphone while driving safely. Auto manufacturers have now started to install mobile technology into their vehicles, which allow for verbal interaction with your smartphone. Georgia recently has become one of the states that have passed laws such as the Hands-Free Georgia Act to reduce traffic-related accidents by restricting the use of cell phones while driving. Smartphone voice recognition features also allow users to access certain functions of their smartphone while safely driving a vehicle. For example, Apple Siri makes it easy to call a family member while driving. All you would have to do is simply say, "Hey Siri, call Mom." This will allow the driver to place calls while staying compliant with the law and also practicing safe driving. Challenges. Digital assistants make life easier for many of us. However, every technological breakthrough or development presents its own new challenges. With privacy and security, digital assistants' usage of speech recognition provides an opening or pathway for others to spy on your daily life and movements throughout this software. The continuous internet connection increases the potential for digital assistants to listen and record sensitive information. The potential for digital assistants to hear and listen to sounds, speech, and noises in a room, house, or office, it often raises privacy concerns with others. It is also a sensitive subject among many users. Companies have taken different approaches to protecting users' privacy, yet they have still been criticized where privacy and security measures appear to be lacking. Apple is one of the companies that protects their users' privacy by encrypting voice data utilized through their digital assistant, Siri. Another concern from users is that the companies lack transparency regarding how any captured data is utilized. Wouldn't you prefer to be informed on how your data is being used? Challenges continued. Every person wants to ensure that the digital assistants and applications they utilize properly and reasonably protect their privacy. Many experts view the failure to protect their privacy as a legal failure, but also as the developing technology companies' failure. The technological advancement of digital assistants have also become an important topic in regards to privacy and security. In judicial proceedings, data which was not formally available can now be discovered through the usage of digital assistants. Many users are worried whether this information can be used either for them or against them as evidence in court. Another issue that concerns users is whether data from the recordings are allowed in courtrooms or if all. The law seeks to protect privacy wherever possible. So the concern is whether digital assistant data usage could be disclosed in court proceedings. There's also a concern if that data usage that is disclosed, does it invade the user's or another user's privacy? What do you think? Does digital assistant data usage disclosed in court proceedings invade the user's or another person's privacy? Digital assistants provide more convenience to their users. Digital assistants such as Siri, Google Assistant, and Amazon Alexa are quickly becoming integrated into our PCs, our web browsers, our Bluetooth speakers, our messenger apps, and even our cars. So what will their impact on our future be? The future. Our world today is focused on a demand of convenience. Digital assistants in the future will get to know their users better. They will anticipate their users' needs more, and their understanding of their users' language will grow even more. However, as their features grow smarter, their knowledge will also increase as they become further embedded into our other technologies. A report from Charlita states that by 2020, digital assistants will penetrate more than 3.3 billion consumer devices. These devices include smartphones, tablets, smartwatches, PCs, smart home devices, and even automobiles. This number is up from the number that was reported in 2014 of 821 million. That number may sound a bit alarming, but as technology continues to grow in this digital age, it's not a complete surprise. Though their integration is much more prevalent now, it won't compare with the future, where Microsoft states that in 20 years, digital assistants will ultimately become an inextricable part of life. Microsoft EVP of AI and Research, Harry Shum, told Business Insiders that digital assistants will have become more like alter egos in the future. The future continued. Here is an excerpt from a scenario proposed by Microsoft EVP Harry Shum. This is a hypothetical day in the year of 2038 that a user would go through. Your digital assistant will converse with your other devices and use your calendar to plan your day while you're sleeping. Your digital assistant will keep an eye on your sleep cycles, and it will wake you at a time in which you would feel most refreshed within that window of time that you've previously approved. As you get ready the next day, it will read to you all of your relevant social media activity, weather reports, the local news, any upcoming meetings that you may have, and it will even tell you what time you should leave to beat the morning traffic on your way to work. Throughout the day, your digital assistant will continuously monitor your vitals. When your driverless vehicle drops you off at home, you will check in with your doctor via a virtual visit before dinner. Your mobile device will be able to measure your blood pressure and oxygen levels and send that data to your doctor. And after a long week, your digital assistant could also recommend and schedule vacations for you to pick from because it has grown to know you so well. That is what a day in the life of the future of 2038 could possibly look like. The future continued. Alexa and Google Assistant are the current top trending AIs, but they still have a long way to go before they are deemed intelligent. Since these devices only gather information at your convenience and complete simple tasks, the only way for them to truly become intelligent is to fully understand the user and user intuition. But the only digital assistant that even comes close to this is Google Assistant. As current circumstances foretell, Siri is quickly getting left behind, and Alexa and Google Assistant are at the forefront as leaders of the digital assistant trend. However, this technology is still in its infancy, and it will need more time to grow before it's accepted and widely used by consumers all over the world. Digital assistants have become much more sophisticated in recent years. They provide tremendous benefits and functionality to their users. The features will continue to grow and enhance our lives. They will more than likely become further integrated into everything that we do. New risks concerning privacy and security will need to be further addressed. The usage of data obtained within these digital assistants will continue to be debated. However, in spite of these issues, digital assistants will become more prevalent in our lives and transform our futures. Thank you for reviewing our presentation on digital assistants of the future. Goodbye.